But it's a delight to hear about why it happened from so many people who were so wrong about what was going to happen. And everyone has their own pet theory. But there's one theory that a lot of people seem to be coalescing around.
They were too woke, insisting that people use the term Latinx.
Too far to the left on transgender rights.
You have to say they. No, you have to do this.
Everything is so primed to the right, it just sucks so bad. Like literally everything. They're just making this shit up. This was not a part of the campaign. This was how the Republicans were able to successfully present the campaign as. And it didn't even matter because the people didn't really respond to this shit. They didn't respond to it at all. But in the absence of any sort of real policy that they could run with, yeah, the Republicans get to run the table and present you as whatever the they want. An example I will give you is cancel culture. Every person that is apolitical that you've ever talked to thinks, oh, the left love cancel culture. The number one cancel culture warriors are on the right. They are successful. They are the ones who have literally successfully rewritten history. They've tackled CRT initiatives, right? Critical race theory, as though that was being taught in schools. They're the ones who fucking ban books all the goddamn time and openly get to do it. But also simultaneously, they get to say, no, it's the woke liberal leftists who want to do cancel culture, and everybody fucking believes it. Not only is cancel culture not necessarily real, it's just like the people that are quote unquote canceled are canceled by the federal government usually, okay, for doing crimes. But as far as like cancellation, it's just not a real thing. Both sides engage in it. It's fucking annoying. Everybody hates it. Or rather, they usually deny that their side does it. But at the end of the day, people think it's just a leftist thing. It's because the Republicans dominate the field. It's so stupid. I say this as someone who has been not only quote unquote canceled a million times for crimes such as buying a house for myself and my family, leasing a dentist car, or just being socialist while also being rich because you guys subscribe to me to support the stream. There's also been active initiatives to try and get me deplatformed by the right and even some members of the left, liberals rather, engaging in this actual silencing campaign, cynically smearing me as anti-Semitic for the crime, quote unquote, of covering Israel's atrocious war crimes, speaking for the freeing, the emancipation, and the emancipatory struggle of those who are victims of American and Israeli imperialism and genocide. You know, stuff that you read as morally unconscionable in your history books until the Republicans cancel said history books. And yet it still does not matter. Okay?
Stop with the virtue signaling.
Step away from woke. Focus less on who is woke and more on who is broke.
Dude, this is so funny. They have the same fever pitch of a neck-bearded online culture warrior talking about like the latest Star Wars franchise. Get woke, get broke. It's crazy. I feel like I've lost my dang mind. I'm watching liberal commentators talk like quarter chicken pounder, dude. The quartering. The entirety of the Democratic Party's media apparatus is literally now the quartering. What the is going on? No, it's not like 2016 all over again. It's worse because reactionary liberals, instead of looking at the situation and then, reaffirming their beliefs for human rights or whatever have decided we have to be just as racist and just as stupid as these Republicans in an effort to save face, in an effort because we think they'll go for the diet racism next time. It didn't work this time, but they'll go for it next time. It's like, no, dude. You're annoying. You're condescending. You're gay. The people that respond to the bigotry are never going to be like, you know what was missing from my bigotry? Just the gay version of it. No one says that. No one's like, oh, I wanted a smug academic version of this same unfiltered bigotry. No, they're going to be like, I want the bigotry. I like the bigotry. So dumb. Like, who the is out there in the American heartland going, you know, I hate them. I hate all of them. I hate the trans. I hate black folk. I hate them all. But let me tell you, the Republican Party does not represent my interests. Okay, I'm terrified of the prospect of a Guatemalan coming in to fuck my daughter. But you know, if there was more of an academic understanding of going woke and going broke, I would have really subscribed to the Democratic Party. I need some smarmy, smug, libtard elitists to explain to me that, you know, actually the they-thems are no longer a part of the Democrats. That's what I need, and that's it. I'll turn around and vote for the Democrats all the dang time.
I only have one problem with the woke theory. I just didn't recall seeing any Democrats running on woke shit. These were the commercials I saw for the Democrats.
Sherrod Brown is working to fix our border crisis.
Mondaire Jones is working to secure our border.
Pat Ryan is restoring order at our southern border.
I'm Laura Gillen, and I'm here at the border of Nassau County. We're 2,000 miles from Mexico, but we're feeling the migrant crisis almost every day.
In Nassau County, by the way,
every single one of these ads is a free ad for the Republican Party. Every single one. And then we're surprised how everybody lost. Shocking. Why go for the Diet Republican Party when you can get the full strength soda?
those are the Democrats. The Democrats. I gave the police more money than they even wanted. I gave them planes and tanks.
I've owned a gun my whole life.
Let me be clear. I don't want boys playing girls' sports.
You all know me. I've never pushed for sex changes.
Damn, why would the base feel a certain type of way in spite of the obvious threat that Trump presented? Why should anybody ever vote for the Democratic Party when they can get the real thing in the Republican Party? Every single one of these issue-based campaign strategies basically reaffirmed everyone's commitment to the Republican agenda. This is why I kept saying Donald Trump has reshaped American politics in his own vision, whether he wins or loses. But go ahead, cry to me more. Now that Jon Stewart is saying it, maybe all the people that were crying earlier about how you say there's no difference between the Democrats and the Republicans. That's not what I'm saying, dumbass. I'm saying that the Democrats should have a difference between the Republicans. And it's frustrating when they don't demonstrate that difference. Yeah, the Republican operative Jon Stewart, once again, just like I'm a Republican operative, you know?